in this video, we will be taking a quick look at something that Peace Finisher shared in his group. And obviously, yeah, I did say Peace Finisher, the guy who trades here in SA. For those of you that don't know him, he's just a trader. You can search him. He goes by the name of Peace Finisher. In his group, a free group, I think, on WhatsApp, he shared this example of risk management strategy that he has or he uses. I don't know, but what he basically says is that if you have R1,000 account, each trade you can risk 250, so meaning that you'll have to lose 4 trades in order for you to blow your account, and then when you win, you'll be making, I don't know, 3 times that, which is about 750. And I saw that risk strategy, and I thought, let me bring it into this robot, right? So obviously we're not gonna be having that target of 750 in that sense, and we won't have a loss of 250 in that sense. But what we will be doing as well, I'm just gonna remove this. What we will be doing, we'll be saying that we are risking this much, and we'll get a dynamic lot size or a random lot size from the calculations, and then we will risk a certain amount like 250, 240. We'll risk that, and then in order for us to make whatever, there will be a trailing stop loss, obviously, to minimize those losses. And yeah, sometimes the trailing stop loss will minimize our profits as well, but yeah, that strategy, I think it's a good one. So yeah, let's code something for that right here. Okay, I did have a text just so I can see what is going on, but I'm gonna remove that. This is the same robot that we worked on previously in the previous video, sorry. So this is the same robot. Down here, I need to have a function to do the calculations for me. So I'm gonna say double, then I'll say calculate lots, then I'll do this brackets here. Inside the brackets, I'll have a double function as well, a double data type SL. I'll say points, so we're gonna need the stop loss there. Then our function will be inside this curly brackets. So first thing first that we're gonna need, or the 3 major things that we're gonna need for this function, will be the tick size, will be the tick value, and the lot size step, or the volume step. So for us to get those ones, we will say double, let's do tick size, and then we'll say symbol, because it's for the symbol that we will be trading at that time. Symbol info double, and then symbol, the current symbol, and then I will do symbol, what is it, is it symbol tick, no, okay, there we go, symbol trade tick size, right? That's the first one. Then I'm gonna close brackets there. When I compile, where am I getting errors? Okay, because I'm not returning anything there, so yeah, it's fine. Don't worry about that. Let's do another one here. We'll do double tick value. Okay, that's my alarm, sorry about that. Tick value, symbol info double, and then I'll do symbol, and then last one here will be symbol trade tick value, and then double lot step symbol info double symbol volume step. Okay, now what I need to do is to now just do the calculations, right? Basically how we will be calculating our lot size, right? So we need to okay, let's do this double okay, risk per lot size, right? We need to know our risk per lot size. I will say SL, which will be the one we'll be getting from here. We will say our SL points divided by tick size multiplied by the tick value, right? Then I'll say double, and then our lot, okay, our lots will be volume. I need to create this one up there in the on init function. So let's see. Okay, let me just do volume divide by risk per lot. Risk per lot. I just type that. I know that it's not may not make sense for now, but just do that. Lots equals to, you have to round it off, and then we will say lots divided by lot step multiplied by the lot step again. Then I'll compile 2 errors, yeah, and then I'm just gonna say return lots. 1 error for sure, it's this one here. So we are going to create this one up here, but before we create that, okay, up here at the top here, we need to create what we call a enumeration, right? So what we need to do, because we will be using, for some people who want to use a lot size, a fixed lot size, they'll have that option, like we still have now. Here's the lot size that we still have. And then for those that want to use that method of saying, okay, I'm risking this amount, and then they'll also have the option, which is the approach that I like more. So I'm gonna do enum. If you just type enum or enum, you will get the arrow to just like finish it off for you. If you cannot, you'll have to manually type it, which will simply just be something like, you can do enum volume, right? And then you just need to open your brackets here, and then we will do the first option, which will be volume lot, and then the other one will be volume money. when I compile, getting a few more errors because we need to, let me see. Okay, yeah, and then what I'm gonna do now is to give this one's proper names like volume. No, not volume. I'm just gonna say fixed lot, and then here I'll say amount to lose. Yeah, I think that's good for now. This is just to make it simpler for me in the MetaTrader to have things that I understand or that are much better to deal with. So okay, we need to do a few things now. Remember with the time frame we used an enum. Wait, why is it? No, I can't have it. I'm gonna remove this. Let me have that before, after the time frame. Yeah, so we'll do input enum. We said it's volume. Yeah, enum volume, and then I'll give it the name volume, right? I'll give it the name volume mode, and then equals to, let's do volume money. And then obviously if we are using a certain amount, we'll have to put in that amount. If we are using a lot size, we need to put in the lot size. So other input that we need to add is this one, input double, then I'll say volume, say volume equal to, let's say for now $100 there. Or we can just set it to 0.01 as our standard setting there. Okay, we're getting errors. Okay, because we removed that lot size there. So now before entering a trade, what I want to do is to check whether or not I'm using the fixed lot size or I'm using the amount to lose, right? So how are we gonna do that? It's simple. We will use a if statement to say, or is it an if loop or if statement? I think if statement. Yeah. What we'll just do, we'll say, okay, if our volume mode, right? Remember volume mode, we created it up here. We said volume mode, then we said it's equal to volume money. Sometimes it will be volume mode equal to volume lot size, right? Is that okay? Yeah. So we're gonna say if volume mode is equal to volume money, then we wanna do this calculation. We wanna say lots equals to calculate lot size, and then we will say, because we are buying, when we buy we used ask. We're gonna say ask minus SL, right? Remember SL is up here. So yeah, ask minus SL, and then we're gonna get our lot size, right? So here we will use lots, right? If that's not the case, then we want our lot size. Okay, sorry, let's do this. Let's say double lots. I think we're gonna get an error if we do it after yeah, too many errors. So up here we need to say double lots equals to volume equals to equals to volume, right? So lot size will normally just, the lot size will normally just be according to what we set our robot to up here. But then if we find that we are using volume mode money, because that's what we're doing down here. If we are using volume mode money, okay, if we're using the volume mode that is equal to volume money, then we're gonna say lot size equals to, sorry about that, the lot size equal to calculate lots, which is the function we created down there in the beginning, and then we'll say ask minus the SL, then we'll get the distance, and then this function will generate a lot size for us, right? And then the lot size will either be this one, which is equal to volume, or will be calculated here, recalculated here, and then we'll get a good lot size here. But we'll test that obviously just after here. Let's do it for cell. As you can see, I'm just double clicking here so I can get to the cell side quicker. I'll first remove this, and then I'll say double lots equals to volume, and then if volume mode equals to volume money, then lots. Remember, we're just doing it vice versa for the cell. We're gonna say lots equals to calculate lot, then we'll say bid, or we can say SL minus bid. Is it? Can we do SL minus bid? Yeah, because SL will be higher and then the bid will be low. Okay, we can say SL minus bid. Then yeah, we'll get our lot size done here. Yeah, so here it is for the buy, here it is for the sell. I don't know, the bracket, okay, it's fine. Then what's next? Okay, let's test it. Let's test it now. Amount to lose, I'll say 250. Come the side, do a display. Let's see. And obviously, because of the trailing stop loss, we might not be able to see that easier. But then what we will do is to set the lot size, the trigger to 0. Yeah, the trigger for the SL, for the trailing stop loss, we need to set it to 0 so we can be able to see that. So trigger 0, because if it's above 0, then it's gonna get calculated, and then yeah. Just waiting here. It's taking time. Come on. Okay, so we have our first trade, and let's see how much we're gonna lose, because you can see that the lot size is not the fixed one that we normally use, or that we previously used, which was 0.1. So now let's see if it's gonna be that lot size where we lose about, where we lose 250, or we make that 750. But then I think the trade was close with TP. If it's making 501, that's twice our risk. Okay, yeah. Okay, let's push our TP to 1.5. Yeah. Yeah, I think our TP is 1.5. We will get that 750 profit once we hit our take profit. Then we'll know that we are done with the function. Then we can move on to like testing and optimization. Okay. Yeah, we're going for that 750 TP. Okay, it got closed. Yeah, it got closed. Yeah, because we got an opposite signal. That's something we can also maybe look into. Let's see what really happened. Yeah, that's something we can also look into. The stop loss here, it's about 250. I'm waiting for a take profit hit, but I don't see one. Okay, we got a 730 there. We got a 730, which is from down here to up there. 0.29. Okay, we're not making profit. Mm, 742. Okay, I don't know whether I should or should not remove the close order function that we have, because somehow it's not worth it having it. Let's see. Why am I still checking whether or not? No, let me remove this one here. I don't. Will it still? I think it's still gonna open trades. I think it's still gonna open trades. But oh, oops. Yeah, I think it's gonna open a lot of trades. Okay, I'm just trying to think, but I'm not really coming up with a good solution. But yeah, what I'm doing here is gonna definitely backfire, because it's gonna open a trade when going that up, and then another one, and another one. Okay, let's give it a test and see. Let's give it a test and see how that goes. Okay, yeah, it's doing what I thought it would do, which is not a good way of trading. Definitely not gonna work out. Or we can run it once a bar. Okay, let's okay, let's run it once per bar, right, and see how that goes. So how that's gonna be, we'll just copy from here, go down there, tilt this one here. I'll copy that, and then I'll say if total, wait, didn't we create, okay, definitely we didn't create this function. Okay, I'm gonna create them up there. So for now, what we can say, you can say total bars if they're not equal to bars, then total bars should be equal to bars, and then we'll put our code in there. So meaning that we're gonna run this function once each and every single bar. So here I'll say bars equals to I bars, and then do my brackets for this current symbol, and then for the time frame we are on, or the robot is trading on. The very same line, I'll just copy it here, and I'm gonna have it outside at the first I don't know, under initialization or inside in the initialization. I'll do something like, I'll paste that bars line, and then I'll say total bars. Then up here I'll just say integer total bars, then I'll do bars as well. Now compile, I'm not getting any errors, but then to just make it simple for you guys, this is just the name that I gave for me to, or I gave the ibars function. When I do click F1, it comes here, it says it returns the number of bars of a corresponding symbol or period available in history. So meaning that we are just counting or checking all the bars that we have when we first initialize the robot, and then as price is changing here, we'll be updating once, right? We'll say, okay, total bars, are they still the same as the bars here we have? No, because we added another bar, right? Meaning that a candlestick opened, another one opened, another one opened. So we just keep on adding and adding and adding. Then we'll say if they're not equal, then it should be equal. So meaning that it will look at that and say, okay, we had 20 bars, for instance, on the 1 hour time frame, and now it's 1 o'clock. When it's 2 o'clock, so we have now 21 bars. So let's add that. They're not equal, and then we make sure that they are equal, and then we run the function once. You'll see just now here, we will see that trades will be triggered once per bar, right? Because remember, it opened multiple positions previously, but now it will open one position, then it will wait and then open another one when there's a new when there's a new candle statement. Sorry about that. Okay, so we entered the first one here. Let me show you guys. As you can see, we entered the first one here, then we entered another one there because the signals are still allowing us to do that, right? But obviously we can try and minimize that to say we wanted to open one candlestick, one trade at a time. Here the trades are closed. There's another one. Yeah, here we lost about 250 to 1,000. Should be about 1,000. Yeah, 1,000. That's an interesting one. But then obviously with the trailing stop loss, it's gonna be a bit different, right? Let's see, because here there's no trailing stop loss of any kind. The account is definitely getting blown. Now we're opening one trade because we don't have enough money, something like that. Okay, let's see. If I do this to be 0.1, so we'll be minimizing our losses way quicker that way. As you can see, the trailing stop loss is obviously securing some profits for us in a much more quicker way. Yeah, as you guys can see, in the previous test here we lost huge amount of money, but here we lost 4 trades actually. So but then now we only lost 3 because the other one trailing stop loss tried to bring into profits. Let's see if the account can be blown quicker like it did in the previous one. That's not happening. So now obviously you guys can see that the robot is trying to secure profits as price is moving into our favor. And yeah, but I don't think trailing stop loss is actually moving the way it's supposed to. Not sure about that. And just like that, we can see the account being doubled. But too many trades, man. It's too many trades. And 5-9. So oh, this was in like the first month of trading. I think it's time we just let it run and see what's gonna happen, because it doubled it in the first month. Will it do much more? What just happened? 13K. So yeah, to the guy who said the robot is losing, you saw the settings. You can test them out for yourself. There are the settings there. You can test them for yourself and see whether that's something you'd like to work with or not. But yeah, hopefully you guys do leave some reviews down in the comment section and let me know what you guys are thinking about this one here. Yeah, I think it hit a 20K mark. Keeps on opening too many trades, can't even keep track like that. 20K. Is the highest so far. There's a huge drawdown. Good comeback. Okay, I saw something. So here it opened here, open, price moved up, trailing stop losses pushed into profits a bit. Even this one, no. Oh yeah, after price pushed up, it pushed down, and then okay, all these trades hit the stop loss. Okay, now it makes sense. Now it makes sense. Okay, I see what's going on. So the highest amount the robot was able to make so far was 760, and then the biggest loss was about 696. I mean 396, man. Sorry about that. 396. And so far, for 2 or 3 months of funding a 5K, you hit about 14K profit. I think that's a good one there. Yeah, but let's just let it run and see how it ends. And then yeah, I think at the end of it will be the end of this video, just so it won't be too long. And then yeah, I think I'll either do a backtesting video or an optimization video, or I will just do my tests on my own and then show you guys what I have, because I do have videos on optimization, both I have videos on optimization and backtesting, right? So you can watch the previous ones and then should be able to you should be able to definitely work your way around this one. I'm just trying to understand what closed this trade here. I'm trying to understand that. Okay, I'll look into that. Obviously, for it to be much more quicker, I can minimize it like that, and then we can watch this one here. Too many small losses, not good. Too many small losses. The highest we went was about 23. There we have 25. But I do not like this losing streak here. It's too big. Should have secured this profits here, like we did here now. 27. So yeah, I think guys, we're all good for this video here, and I'll just like keep on updating you guys with other videos. Yeah, the robot is making huge profits here. As you guys can see, we hit about 38 to 40k, and yeah, we just need to test it more, play around with it, check whether this approach is much more reliable or not in the long run. But definitely that method, it's not good for this approach. I wasn't even planning to come up with this type of an approach. I was just trying to check whether or not something could work out or not, and then yeah, ended up having this in mind, and then now we're here testing the other one as well, the other strategy that we came up with when we were just coding. The graph is not a good graph, but it has potential. I think the robot has lots of potential. It needs to be tested properly, and it needs to be well taken care of when trading on a live account, if you're going to use this type of an approach. But I think we have to have control over how many trades we can have. Yeah, I think we're gonna do that, because there are too many trades that are being opened, and obviously we moved away from the approach we came with, or we started with. So okay, let me go back here. So in order for us to have a control over that, I'm gonna come up here under inputs. I think I'll make it the last, not even the last, just after time frame. I'll say input integer total number of trades, or just total trades. Yeah, total trades equal to, let's say, 1 here, and then compile. Down here, before triggering buy, what we will do is to check that, right? We'll say if no, I'll come here and say if, then I'm gonna okay, it's not gonna be neat, so I just need to copy this. I'm gonna copy this and then say if positions total, guys. Positions total is less than the total trades, then open the buy, and then I'll do it. What did I do? Position modify. No, I'm doing it at the wrong. I'm so sorry, guys, about that. Wasn't paying attention. I wanted to use this one here, trade buy. I must say, if positions total here is less than total trades, then buy, and then for the sell as well, say if positions total is less than total trades, then we will sell there. And then yeah, I think that's all good. And then yeah, here are the results from the road. In total, the road made about 135k and then lost 101. We're left with 34 plus the 5 we have. Then that's how we ended up with 39k. Yeah, 39k, nearly 40. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. And the oh sorry, let me show you that the function does work. Oh wait, if we don't want it to be limited, we can just use a number like 10 maybe. We do know that maximum it would go with 10, but then if not, it'll stick to one trade maybe at a time. Let's see, I'm sticking to one trade at a time. Okay, so now we only have one trade open at a time. Yeah, we only have one trade open at a time, and yeah, that function is working properly. So yeah, you guys saw what we had in mind when we started the video. Oh man, I think this video is just all over the place. The video is all over the place. Honestly speaking, the video is all over the place, but yeah, I'm sorry about that, guys, but yeah, I was just trying to share as much as I can with you in one video. Anyway, see you guys in the next one. Cheers.